Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to add a second unit to the front of the boat, and we are going to do that by using this one simple piece of metal. Let's go. Good. So if you've watched our videos at all, you will have noticed probably that we are Garmin folks, and we normally have this 9-inch Garmin up on the front of the boat, mounted right here on this ram mount. So what we've done this season, and what we're doing this video on, of course, is to add a second Garmin unit to the front of the boat. We are going to add this 10-inch to the front of the boat. So it's just a little bit bigger, and that one is going to be dedicated for live scope, and then the 9-inch on the bottom will be dedicated to mapping while we're up there. So let's head back to the shop now, and we will show you how we're going to mount that up. So we are back out in the shop, and I'm going to give you a quick overview of this metal piece that we had made up to make our dual mount. So what this is a piece of bent steel. It is 3 inches wide by 11 inches long. We've cut 4 holes here for the ram mount to be mounted in there. And then we have the 4 holes here that we're gonna put the brackets for the Garmin. So the brackets are gonna go on this way. That way the cradles can fit there and there. And that will give us our dual mount to put on top of our ram mount at the front of the boat. Let's put it together. So just about halfway down there now, I've got the ball on here for the ram mount attached to the bracket. And while I was doing that, I think I forgot to mention that when I had this bracket made, it was just bare steel. And what I did was I went and got some of this Easy Liner, and that's the coating that I have on this bracket, just to, give it some protection out there, and to make it match everything. So just have the 2 brackets left to put on for the cradles, and then we'll be set to put it on the boat. So I've got the 2 brackets put on there now. There's the one for the ram mount. There's the bracket for the 9-inch. There's the bracket for the 10-inch. But I wanted to make sure that I mentioned that when you put those brackets on for the units, you can see how they go in and down, in and down. You definitely want to have those facing down when you put those on, so that when you put the cradles in, that cradle is going to go in and go down, and gravity is going to help you out there. So let's get those put in. So there's the 2 cradles now installed, the 9-inch and the 10-inch to put on the boat. We're going to head into the boat now. We're going to put the ram mount on, and then we're going to slide the units on and give you a quick look at what we're going to have on the front. So here you can see quickly how I put it on the ram mount. So there's the brackets that we put all together out in the shop. And there's the ram mount underneath, and there's that metal piece that goes in between. So what we like about the ram mount here is that either I can put this straight up and get it a little bit closer to us, or I can put this further away and get it out of the way of our stomp pedals here. So what I've opted so far is just to kind of lean this forward, and then that is going to get this out of the kind of the jet stream as we're driving, and it's also going to get that out of the way of our stomp pedals. So let's put the 2 units on and give you a shot from the top. So there's the 2 units with the head units installed, the 10-inch there on the top and the 9-inch there at the bottom. Let's pop these covers off so you can get a better view. Yeah, so we'll have the 10-inch on the top. That one is going to be for the live scope, and then the one on the bottom here, that'll be for the mapping. But that's what we'll be staring at, not my face.